Dulwich Hamlet begin their December set of fixtures with a home game against Dartford this afternoon. The hosts frustratingly lost Oxford City last Saturday courtesy of 2 penalties to extend that run without a win in the league to 12 games. Richard Orlew, who conceded both penalties, drops to the bench today in place of Marvin McCoy, whilst new striker Dylan Kearney is amongst the substitutes. The Darts were soundly beaten on their travels last Saturday, going down 3-0 at Bath City for their first league defeat under Steve King. Searching for their first ever win on this ground, they make 4 changes, including the return from injury for Jordan Winter and ex-Hamlet man Billy Crook. Didn't quite fall for him. Breaking forward is Hyde, too close to Taylor with his touch, who sends a high ball forward. Clunis will bring it down. This could be dangerous. Clunis coming inside of Josh Hill, the captain, and he's going to be in trouble here, Hill. It was 2-on-2 there. Clunis with a nice, clever touch to take it inside of the captain. Dulwich fans baying for blood. Just over 25 yards out. It's Foes who takes. It's wider than their post. Smith comfortable with that one. Watched it all the way. Comes the corner from Wanadio towards the far post, and Ajaha gets up to head clear. Crook gets the loose second ball. Cross block, shouts of handball with Jaha, clears again up towards Clunis. Heads it on and he gets away from Jordan Gibbons, takes the ball down the left wing. On he goes, Clunis. Still Clunis into the area. Got support now, Clunis will shoot. Oh, just wide of the far post, would have been some goal. Did have Ainsworth and Dempsey trying to get into the middle to support him. He took it himself. That's unlucky. So close to a fine individual goal from the Dulwich number 7. Great counter-attack from the Hamlet. Crook, can he use it to good effect? Liam Gordon on the left wing. Down the line to Hyde. Back to Gordon. He's driving forward now, the left back. Allowed to go on, unopposed. Still going on for Wanadio. Smith slides in. Wanadio will still shoot, and Edwards trying to get on the loose ball. It's still not cleared. In the end, it trickles through to Edwards as well. There'll be an inquiry how Liam Gordon got so far up the pitch there. Without a challenge got him, Dulwich backed off him. Wanadio's shot was saved by Edwards, who then lost the ball underneath him. Wanadio had it back momentarily. Previous spell, 13 goals and 53 appearances. Never saw quite that number at Dulwich. Mills flicking on the header to Wanadio, to Ainsworth, who shoots from distance. It's spilled by the keeper. Did it go over the line? Not quite. Well, bobbled it. Smith fumbled it. Trickled back towards his goal line, and he's reacted well to keep it out in the end. Ainsworth went for goal from distance. Looked a fairly routine save. Ball, maybe anything bounced in front of him. On towards Remain now. Taylor gets up to head. Then Mills volleys downfield. Clunis trying to bring this one down against Gibbons. Does just that off his knee, and then on he goes, Clunis. Crook with an important touch. Ball spins for Dempsey, then sends a pass through to Ainsworth, who's into the area. Line of Ainsworth. Can he score from the angle? No, he can't. Straight at the goalkeeper. Smart stop again though by Smith. Ainsworth released by a wonderful pass by Dempsey. Took a whack for his troubles. Gives it to Vose. Stabs it forward. Clunis on this left wing. First time ball for Mills. Turns nicely, Danny Mills. Now Dulwich of 3-on-2. Mills has got support left and right. Slips on to Ainsworth. It's too long as Ainsworth will keep it alive on the byline. Deep ball in towards the back post where Clunis is waiting. It was too high though for Hill. Well, Mills, his pass was just too long. That really ended that attack. A lot of space again for Remain. Slow to come onto him. He's stabbed it onto Gordon. Low ball in. Dempsey shrugging him off possession in the area. Shouts for a penalty. Waved away by the referee. Dulwich having to leave 3 back here. Dempsey, Clunis and McCoy. In comes the corner. Met by Nathan Smith. Volleyed away by Hill. Good connection on that from Smith. Vose. Followed on for Danny Mills. Chest down. Still Mills goes on. It's, I think as he's gone to pull the trigger, he's been blocked off by a Dartford man. And a good first half, Clunis. That wasn't one of his better moments though. We should have his time again and do that differently. Here goes Remain charging forward though. The other end, gets the edge of the area and shoots from distance. That wasn't far over. Dulwich have allowed Dartford to come on to them quite a few times in this first half. Wow. Ball drops Dempsey's way and he's got a man wide again in the form of Lionel Ainsworth. Players getting into the middle quickly. And Vose with the first touch. Nicely found that by Ainsworth. Vose will shoot. Blocked and wide of the near post. Just took his time, Vose. Tried to pick an opening. Back to Jordan Winter. Dulwich have it back. McQueen not strong enough to beat Ajaha to possession. Ajaha onside on this left wing is Clunis, kept on by Vint, and he can drive to the area. Clunis just held up now by Gibbons, supported by Nathan Smith. This cross will deflect. Ajaha picks it up 18 yards out. Foul on the edge of the penalty area on Ajaha. 6-man wall in place. Christian Smith goes low, deflected in, and Dulwich have an early lead in the second half. Took a nick off the wall, it's wrong-footed Smith, and it's into the back of the net from Christian Smith. Goal number 5 this season for the centre-back, really chipping in with them. Well, it looked like they'd have to go through the ball somehow from that sort of range, and that's pretty much what it did. Touch takes away from Taylor and then dinks out across. Mills back there to head clear. Important header that from Mills. Crook goes wide, but giving away to Clunis. Bowes, Ajaha's trying to get there, and the ball will spin kindly for David Ajaha. 3-on-1 in Dulwich's favour. He's got Ainsworth to his right, on to Lionel Ainsworth. Sends an early cross to Clunis. Cleared away, Ainsworth again. Dulwich still bodies forward. Corner. Could have been so much better for Dulwich. Second time in this game they've had a break like that and not been able to make the most of it. Having won the corner, going to take on the far side. And it comes. Christian Smith was the man who looked like he was going to attack it for a moment. Ball's been headed clear back to Ainsworth. Sends in a second ball. And Nathan Smith, oh, that's not far wide. Got up well. Inches wide. Gibbons just saw it away. Ball comes for Ajaha though in midfield. Wide for Nathan Smith. On in turn for Dom Vose on the outside of him. Vose drop of the shoulder, takes towards the area, and he's gone for goal at the near post. Saved low by Mark Smith. Marshal's goal last week, thought why not, shoot from distance. Into Hyde. Trying to break past Vose down this wing. Gets past him. And able to send it across. It's a good looking ball as well. What a header at the far post. Lionel Ainsworth. I mentioned his tracking back duties earlier in the half, and that's a perfect example of it. He has worked hard defensively today. In comes that corner. Bill's there, Vint was there. And it's drilled in off the line. Edwards has made a tremendous save there tonight. McQueen off the post. McQueen again. Wide of the near post. Dulwich somehow survive. Edwards has produced a really smart stop in there. Dartford almost ran away appealing the goal. Corner eventually came to the back stick. McQueen struck that goalwards. Christian Smith heading clear from the edge of his area. Ball came to Crook. Lovely cross-field ball as well. Gibbons perfectly put on a plate for him, and he sends it across. It's a good-looking ball again. Head at the far post. Oh, off the line this time by Taylor. Header came in, and Quay Taylor's positioned himself. It's flicked off his head and away. Romain chesting one down for Gordon on the far side. It was him that was going to be involved again for that chance. Romain goes into the area. Penalty awarded against a Dulwich man. Referee awarded it a couple of seconds after the initial contact. The Romain went down. The ball then carried on for another couple of seconds. And then the referee gave the penalty. Edwards has made one big save in the last 10 minutes or so. Up steps Romain. Puts it high, great penalty, right into the top corner. Edwards dived to his left. Romain put it that side, but you don't save those too often. His 5th goal since joining the club. Back to 1-1 then. Well dispatched. Got a good start to the season with Eastbourne. He's carried that on since he's arrived here. Low ball in by Crook. Stabbed away at the near post by Connors. And Dempsey will give it back to Connors. Early pass forward. Clunis. Referee's giving Dulwich advantage. Connors was caught. Clunis trying to get past Gibbons. On he goes, Clunis. Referee awards a foul. As Clunis puts the ball into the back of the net. Chapman on the ball again. Wide to the right this time. Ainsworth. Early cross. Nathan Smith picks up left side of the area. Coming inside onto his right foot. Nathan Smith off the post! Oh, it's at the outside of the post and out for a goal kick. Already threw the kitchen sink at that. Agonisingly close for Dulwich. Kinney moves away now. A lot of bodies in there again. This late stage for Dulwich. In by Connors. Might come for... Oh, Mills hustling in the area. Hammered away. And now here's McQueen up against Taylor. This is promising. They've got Wabbo in the middle. Gets past him. McQueen pulls it back. Wabbo will retrieve. Gets past Christian Smith. Dulwich just about surviving. Who's feeling lucky? Connors in. Away by Gibbons. Taylor brings it down. Ijaha. Try play wide, that's a bad pass, and now Romain tries to break forward, but referee blows for full time, and it's honours even at Champion Hill. Dulwich going 1-0 up early in the second half, but unable to see this game out. Gav, frustrating, particularly in the manner that we conceded today.
Very frustrating. Positives. We scored our goal from Christian's free kick. They were coming forward a lot, but we knew they would, and we knew that we'd have opportunities on the break, and I think we know that we should have done better on the break because we had some really clear-cut opportunities, and maybe the weight of our pass or our decision-making in the 2 or 3 opportunities we had should have been better. But they didn't open us up. They had a lot of pressure, but didn't open us up. We felt quite solid, and we felt that something like that would be the only way they would score. And yeah, I mean, obviously, I think everyone's seen the incident. Everyone knows it wasn't a penalty.
You stuck pretty much, named 10 of the same players that started last week. Obviously, you were happy offensively last week. Did you feel that the same group of players did a good job going forward again on the whole today?
We definitely looked a threat, especially on the counter attack, which we knew they would come forward and be on the front foot, and we knew that they would leave spaces in behind. Again, I said we should have capitalised on that a little bit more, and then we killed the game off. But that was how we wanted to set up, and I think we did that well, apart from the execution maybe for a second goal. But I thought we did all right. We were compact. We didn't leave a lot of holes for them to hurt us. So yeah, I was quite happy with how they performed.
Did you feel, you mentioned about the luck not going our way the last weeks, just before the penalty was awarded, it looked like the luck was going our way today with blocks on the line and the posters were, it almost looked like it was turning in our favour. Yeah,
exactly. We did survive set pieces that we should have done better with, to be honest with you. We didn't defend it very well and reacted second to the second phase, and they really probably should have scored. But we did well in the end, kept the ball out of the net, and the post helped us. And we needed a bit of luck sometimes, but I mean, at the end of the day, you don't want to sort of feel sorry for yourselves as a team, as a dressing room. But last week, the boys were adamant the second penalty that we gave away wasn't a penalty. I've looked at that now, and it wasn't. I think Richard touches it. Today, the boys are already going over. Smudger wins the ball clearly, and he gives a penalty. That's points that we really dropped, but we haven't dropped. The referees have decided the result. These boys work really hard throughout the week, as every team does, and you just don't need the referees playing such an important part of the results, and then obviously affecting our positions in the league as well.
You signed Dylan Kearney as another attacking option. What do you like about him that he'll bring to the team?
He's hard working, he's robust, he reads situations very well in terms of anticipating where the ball's going to go next and dropping. He's very aggressive, and he won't need a second invitation to shoot. So yeah, he's positive.
It's FA Trophy next week. I'm guessing you'd rather have a league game just to try and end this run, and points on the board is the most important thing at the moment, isn't it?
It is. It's very important. We've got teams around us winning games as well, so it's very important. There's some really good teams within 5-6 points of us as well, higher and lower. So we want to suck them down as well, So it's important that we just keep our heads, keep our focus. Believe that if we keep doing the right things, luck will turn our way. We'll get 3 points and then go from there.